Hello and welcome to this new series of videos that I'm going to be doing. We're going to be looking for satanic and or immoral behavior in music that helps lead us to destruction. I remember when this album first came out, The Real Slim Shady. I seen the music video on MTV. And of course, I went out and purchased the CD. I didn't know what I was getting into at the time. The Real Slim Shady, it seemed like a little bit of a comedy. But then I purchased it, and I assure you we are going to look at the song itself in a moment. Just telling you a little story here. So, I went out and I purchased it. And when I got home, I started listening to it. And I fell in love with it. Mentally, it took me down a path that I should have never gone down. So let's go ahead and take a look at the very first song that truly started to take me down a path of wickedness. Let's go ahead and scroll down here. We're on genius.com. I'm not sponsored by them. That's just the website I'm using for this video. We'll probably go through all these songs, one video, one song. So let's go ahead and open up the song. So let's go ahead and scroll down here. I do have a little bar here. I could play the song. I'm not going to be doing that because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Well, let's see what kind of evil, immoral, wicked things we can find within this one song here. So, first off, the intro. May I have your attention, please? Will the Real Slim Shady please stand up? Of course, having listened to this song for over 20 years, I could sing it, but I'm just going to read it and discuss it. I don't want to promote the song. So anyways, that was the intro. We really want to get down here to verse 1. You all act like you've never seen a white person before. Jaws all on the floor like Pam. Like Tommy just burst in the door and started whooping her butt worse than before. So right there, by the third line, we're already promoting domestic violence. Line 4, they first were divorced, throwing her over furniture. So here we have the talk about divorce. We're normalizing divorce, and we're throwing her over furniture. Again, more domestic violence. Let's skip down a couple lines here. And Dr. Dre said, "Nothing, you idiots. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement." Now, in the music video, if I remember correctly, it sort of seems like it implies that Eminem kills Dr. Dre. So here we are promoting death and or murder. Feminist women love Eminem. Chicka chicka Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him walking around grabbing his you know what. So here we go right here. Grabbing his you know what. He's over here promoting fondling himself while he's walking around. And people are going to see that. And he's showing off his sexual immorality here. Flipping the you know who. Yeah, but he's so cute though. So, see, it's okay because he's cute, or as what the song says. Yeah, I probably got a couple of screws up in my head loose. Oh. So here we are. We're blaming his actions on mental illness, which in reality, he is fine. But no worse than what's going on in your parents' bedroom. Well, what's going on in your parents' bedroom, kids? Better go have a look. Eminem wants you to see. He wants you to see what they are doing. He's implying that he wants them to go catch their parents, all children to go out and catch their parents having sexual relations. Sometimes I want to get on TV and just let loose, but I can't. But it's cool for Tom Green to hump a dead moose. So here, it's pretty obvious. He wants to get on TV and do more immoral things. Just like Tom Green. He wants to do sexual perverse things on TV in front of you. My bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips. And if I'm lucky, you might just give it a little kiss. Huh. So now, he wants you to... That doesn't even strike me as sexual. That strikes me as he is wanting you to acknowledge his worldly greatness. And we go on here, and that's the message that we deliver to little kids, and expect them not to know what a woman's, well, you can probably see the word there. Probably shouldn't say that word right there. It is a normal word. I mean, it's not profanity. But I'll censor myself a little bit for the sake of the video. Basically, with the message that he's sending out, he's implying that all the kids, the little kids, probably know what that is. Of course they're going to know what intercourse is by the time they hit 4th grade. So, obviously, by 4th grade, he wants all the little kids to know all about these things. They've got the Discovery Channel, don't they? Well, we ain't nothing but mammals. Oh, so, you're going to say that we're just like the animals. Well, some of us cannibals who cut other people open like cantaloupes. Oh, so here we are glorifying cannibalism. But if we can hump dead animals and antelopes, so here we are, but if we can hump dead animals and antelopes, he's putting in your mind bestiality and sexual acts on food as well. Then, we go down here, then there's no reason that a man and another man can't elope. So here we are promoting homosexual marriage through eloping. And let's move on here. But if you feel like I feel, I got the antidote. Women, wave your pantyhose. Sing the chorus. Right here. So the antidote is for women to wave their pantyhose and sing. So here we are again promoting more sexual immorality. Women, take off your underwear and wave them around while you sing my satanic song. Let's go ahead and keep scrolling. Here's the chorus. I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. We're going to skip that part. And we're going to go down to verse 2. So down here in verse 2, we start off talking about Will Smith. Will Smith don't gotta cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do. So F him and F you too. So here, I believe he's saying it's what he has to do if he wants to sell. You think I'd give a dang about a Grammy? Half of you critics can't even stomach me, let alone stand me. But Slim, what if you win? Wouldn't it be weird? Why? So you guys could just lie to get me here? So you can sit me here next to Britney Spears? Britney Spears is a good one too. We all know some of the things that she's brought up about the sexual immoralities in Hollywood. Christina Aguilera better switch me chairs so I can sit next to Carson Daly and Fred Durst and hear them argue over she gave, we'll just say, sexual favors to first. So, right here, we are pretty much promoting sexual favors. And then you've got Carson Daly here and Fred Durst. Carson Daly, what was that show he was on MTV? He was the one who was the host of the show when I first seen the Real Slim Shady music video. Fred Durst, I know who that is, the lead singer of Limp Bizkit, who I also used to really enjoy. But he's pulling them in here, more popular people. Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, sexual icons of their generation. Put me on blast on MTV. Yeah, he's cute, but I think he's married to Kim. He. So, even though we're talking about immoral sexual acts, he's also married. And then, let's move on down here and show the whole world how you gave Eminem VD. So that right there, that one is a good one, because we've got sexual immorality, we've got STDs, and then the spreading of rumors. All are very bad things to do. And it goes on. I'm sick of you little girl and boy groups. All you do is annoy me. So I have been sent here to destroy you. So right here, he's admitting that he wants to destroy you. And by that, he's more talking about mentally. See, he can't go around killing people. Not really. He could say a few words, but if he went out and started mass murdering, he would be taken out himself. But what he can do is make music to destroy you from within. How many people have followed some of his music or music from others like him and overdosed? Or doesn't even have to be that intense. Maybe they're homeless now. Maybe they didn't die, but their lives were ruined. The next line, and there's a million of us just like me, who cuss like me, who just don't give a F like me, who dress like me, walk, talk, and act like me. So, right here, I believe he's implying that even if you take him out, there's a million more to replace him. And there is. I assure you there is. Let's scroll down here. It just might be the next best thing, but not quite me. So that's a challenge right there. Million people, million of us just like me, right? And just might be the next best thing, but not quite me. That's a challenge to other artists to try and one-up him in the destruction of the children. We have another chorus here, because I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady. Let's skip over that here. Get down to verse 3. So down here, let's have a look. I'm like a head trip to listen to, because I'm only giving you things to joke about with your friends inside your living room. The only difference is I got to say it in front of y'all, and I don't gotta be false or sugarcoat it at all. So, he's implying that he can say whatever he wants. He doesn't have to be false or sugarcoat it. He can say whatever comes to mind, which goes back up to here. There's a million of us like me, and they might be the next best thing, but not quite me. So he's saying he can say whatever he wants. He's the man. I just get on a mic and spit it. Whether you like to admit it, I just pooped it better than 90% of you rappers out can. Again, he's putting down other people in his own industry. It's an open challenge for them to one-up him. Then you wonder, how can kids eat up these albums like volumes? Here's a good one. So, then you wonder, how can kids eat up these albums like volumes? So, we're sitting here looking at this, right? You see what I see, don't you? He's suggesting that his music is just as bad as drugs. It can even have the same effects as drugs and ruin your life. It's funny, because at the rate I'm going, when I'm 30, I'll be the only person in the nursing home flirting, pinching nurses on their butts when I'm, let's say, masturbating with Jergens, a lotion. So, he is going to be a pervert to the end. He's going to be fondling women in the nursing home, is what he's saying. More and more sexual perversion that I used to sing along with. And it goes on. And I'm masturbating, but this whole bag of Viagra isn't working. So here he's saying, all the way to the end, Viagra. We know what Viagra is. I'm sure you know. I don't need to explain it to you. But the whole bag of Viagra isn't working. So he is saying that he is going to take it to the end. No matter what, he will at the very least be a pervert and a masturbator in a nursing home all the way up until he's gone. And then we got a little bit more here to go. And every single person is a Slim Shady lurkin. He's suggesting that we all are like that. And from a certain point of view, that could be true if we gave in to our urges. He's calling it out, but he's also glorifying it as well. Goes on just a little bit more. Any of these people he's talking about, him or anybody else, he could be working at Burger King, spitting on your onion rings, or in the parking lot, circling, screaming, "I don't give a F," with his windows down and the system up. So working backwards here, he wants to be a nuisance. He's going to have his system up, his stereo. His windows will be down. He doesn't care. He's going to be screaming, doing burnouts and circles. And he's going to be defiling your food. No different than what they already do. So we're about to end here. So will the real Shady please stand up and put one of those fingers on each hand up and be proud? So we'll stop here. So now he's wanting you to show, what's the word? Solidarity, maybe? He wants you to stand with him and give him the signal that you are with him. Put one of those fingers on each hand up. He's referring to the middle finger, obviously. But he wants you to do it with him as a form of commitment to him, to his cause of destruction. And it goes on, and be proud to be out of your mind and out of control. One more time, loud as you can. How does it go? Second to the last line here. And be proud to be out of your mind and out of control. Be proud of mental illness and out of control, not in control of your own mind and body. Go ahead. Be proud to be immoral. Be proud of it. And then, that's pretty much it here. Our chorus. And then our outro. Again, I guess there's a Slim Shady in all of us. F it, let's all stand up. Now, my final takeaway with the let's all stand up mixed with I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. But then the next portion here. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Everybody stands up in a music video. We're going to have a problem here. I didn't read that part at the beginning. I just know that that's what it is. But my point is, let's all stand up. Put one finger on each hand up. Give him the signal. Be proud to be out of control. Loud as you can. Let's all stand up. There it is, guys. Satan's music. If you watched along this whole video, I appreciate you following along. We will be doing more videos on this. In fact, we will probably do several videos just on this CD alone. The very first CD that really took me down the wrong path, and many others. I'll leave you with this final message. Make sure you repent to Christ. Invite Christ in. Try your best afterwards to be a good person. Help others. Love others. Share the love of Christ with them. All glory to Christ.